Good evening and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on day 129 of 2025, and I'm continuing the story of the King of the Wind. Agba was not supportive of Hobgoblin being the stallion who would sire a foal with the Lady Roxana. It was finally time, he thought to himself, that Sham would show what he was born into the world to do, to sire a new race of horses, a new breed, a new line of horses, far fleeter, far faster than anything before. Without thinking, spirit just working through him, he opened that stall door and Sham tore out of it. He did not go straight to Lady Roxana. No, he went straight to Hobgoblin and challenged him. Now, the groom that had been leading Hobgoblin out of the stall, he couldn't hang on to that lead line. Hobgoblin reared up to meet Sham, and the two of them, well, if you've ever seen stallions fighting with each other, it is not something that you want to witness for long. They're brutal. They rear around, kicking, trying to find a weak point, trying to overpower the other. They try to show their dominance, and they're right to breed the mare or mares of their choice. Now, I had two stallions that were raised together. I've raised them together. They were born within a couple of months of each other. And they were like brothers with each other. And they would frolic, but never in an intense way. They just loved to have fun with each other. What was going on between Hobgoblin and Sham was not fun. It was serious. Sham, on his hind feet, struck out at Hobgoblin with his hooves, but also with his teeth. He began hammering Hobgoblin with his teeth. Not biting, hammering. And this infuriated Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin was slow, big, cumbersome. Sham, fleet, athletic, and quick. Much smaller, probably 2/3 or even half the weight of Hobgoblin, but strong and fast. He pounded away at Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin would try with all his might to bite Sham, to wheel around and kick at him, but everything that Hobgoblin did met with no success at all. And finally, when the two stallions were raised up on their hind feet, Sham battered away at Hobgoblin until he fell over backwards, unable to rise. Now, everybody, everything was in turmoil, as you might imagine at this point. Men had come up, buckets of water, trying to douse the stallions and get them to stop, but there was no stopping them. With all this commotion, the attention had been drawn away from Lady Roxana, and when Sham had finished his job, he galloped down to where Lady Roxana was. The two of them nickering at each other, Lady Roxana pulling away from the groom that held her, and the two horses galloped away to the furthest point that they could, away from the commotion, away from the stables, away from the men that would wish to control them. And did, well, what a mare and a stallion would do. And we'll stop the story there.